Hi everyone. My name is John, and I'm really excited today to announce that we've added the NIST Cybersecurity Framework version 2.0 to the Vinson Protect application. And today I'm going to show you how to add that to your organization, how to evaluate against that framework, and then how to print out a status report for you. Okay? So if you look at my test here, this is our test school district. You'll see I have two frameworks that I'm currently evaluating against, K-12-6 and CIS Critical Security Controls. So what I want to do is add the NIST Cybersecurity Framework version 2. So in order to do that, I'm going to go over here to Frameworks. And then when it brings up my two frameworks, I'm going to click Add. And I'm going to choose the NIST Cybersecurity Framework version 2. And I'll click Add Framework to Organization. And so what that's going to do is add the framework to my organization. It's going to make it my current framework. So what I can do now is head on over to the Framework dashboard. And this will put me at that NIST Cybersecurity Framework version 2. A couple of things that you will notice. First of all, it starts off at Tier 1, which is partial. It starts off in progress, and I haven't updated anything yet. So just like the other frameworks that we have, you can click on one of the categories. So govern, so you'll see we have the standard 6 categories here. Govern was the new category added for version 2. If I click into one of these areas, this will be where I evaluate how I am doing on this particular category. So the NIST Cybersecurity Framework has 4 different levels, 4 different tiers that you can evaluate against. If you need help identifying which tier you're in for a particular area, there are 2 things that you can do. First of all, down in the bottom right, you'll see Scoring Guide. So if I click on that, that'll bring up the actual scoring guide for the different tiers. And you can view through what each one of those tiers mean. All right, so that's the first thing, is to identify sort of what those different tiers mean. And then the second thing is you can look at the subcategories. So if I click this little arrow here, this will show me the different subcategories that exist for this particular category. So for organizational context, you'll see there are 5 different subcategories here. And what you can do is you can keep a running total of which one of these you have done, which one of these you're still working on. And then once you have an understanding of what the different subcategories are, then you can evaluate what tier you're in. So I'm going to say I'm in Tier 2 Risk Informed. I'm also going to say I have an informal policy with this, and I've partially implemented it. If you have evidence, you can add evidence here. You can add a file of your evidence. This is all automatically saved, so there isn't really any save button. The one note is this numbering scheme, it won't always be exactly sequential. There may be some missing numbers that you'll see, and that's from NIST. This is just how NIST ordered them to make sure that you don't lose track if you were evaluating against a previous subcontrol. They wanted to maintain that. Okay, and the second thing that NIST recommends is that you evaluate the category as a whole, not necessarily each one of these subcategories. So that's why the tier is only set at the category level, not at the subcategory level. You can certainly print out this report and you can evaluate each one of those if you want, but NIST doesn't recommend that, and so I didn't program that into the application. All right. So once you're done with that, you can click back to dashboard. This will take you back. Now you'll see that that govern is evaluated, and now you can just continue on through each one of those areas. You'll notice over here, last updated will now you are now update to the last day you evaluated this framework. You would continue on and on and on until you had everything evaluated, and then you would click completed. Now that completed will do, the most important thing is this monthly history that you see here. This will then populate for any completed frameworks. So this will show you both your framework score as well as any other industry, any other districts that have also completed a NIST Cybersecurity Framework audit. So you'll see how you compare to some of the other districts. Okay. And then the last thing that you can do is print a status report. So if I click status report here, that is going to show me a status report. It'll have each one of the controls, the tier I'm at, the policy, the implementation, how many points I have, and then each one of these subcategories and whether I'm meeting it or not. And you can come all the way down. You can see I've only, I mean, obviously I haven't evaluated everything. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, a couple of things you'll notice. If there's an E printed by the control, that means you've added evidence. And if there's a T, that means that there are tasks in progress for this particular control. I don't go over tasks in this video. If you look through the help videos, you'll see there's another one on how to add tasks and how to assign that task to this particular control of this particular framework. Okay. And then the last thing you can do is download a PDF, which I'll do here. That'll download it to my workstation, and then I can open that up, and this will be an actual printable, shareable PDF. Each one of the subcontrols you'll see here, and then you can just scroll all the way through there. That'll show you exactly what you have, what you've tracked, what you've noticed as done, and then that'll be good. So that's it. If you have any other questions, please let me know, and take care.